Welcome to the Influencer Show with your host, Trishawn Ben Salmi.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Show, where I interview people who can help influence the way you live life in a number of different ways. I'm your host, D7, and today we have a very, very special guest with us, Daniel Barahona. So if you'd like to introduce yourself to the listeners and let them know a little bit about you.
For sure, yeah. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me to this amazing project, to this podcast that you have. And it's just so amazing to be part of this, of what you're doing in the world, you know? Well, for all the people that don't know me, my name is Daniel Barahona. I'm from Costa Rica. Um, I'm a 15-year-old entrepreneur. I'm an author. I'm #1 Amazon bestseller. I'm a certified coach, and I just love to help people. I feel like, yeah, it's just part of my purpose, help people. And I have a couple of projects like the Youth Evolution that for now is in Spanish, but I'm gonna do them also in English. And I help the teenagers, the kids, and also the adults. So yeah, that's me, and that's like my purpose.
That's absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for sharing.
Of
And
course.
why don't you share with the listeners why you do what you do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my story,
Yeah.
in this, because a couple of years ago I was feeling so lonely, so insecure, with a lot of fear, so scared to to be judged by the other people, or so scared to fail. And I was just feeling like I wasn't enough. I was the type of people that used to do like bullying to
Yeah.
other kids. And yeah, it's just I used to do a lot of bullying in the school. And but each time that I used to bully someone, I didn't like it. I was just feeling like so sad. I wasn't feeling like this was the something right for me, something good for my future, or what I like to do. It's not something that I enjoy to do. So I just kept going, kept bullying other people. But each time I was feeling more and even more sad and feeling bad with myself. And until I just said like, no more. I just no. I can't be living like this. I can't keep doing these things that make me unhappy. So it was a big change. I I had to let go lots of friends, a lot of people started judging me and criticizing me because I changed a lot. And I just started doing what I was feeling to do, and that was helping other people. And that changed my life. From the first time I helped someone, I was just feeling like so happy and enjoying life and feeling like the best version of myself. So I said like, oh my God, this is my purpose. I just want to do this for all my life. And that's how I started. And then I started doing some videos and started sharing my message with the world. I started writing my I started writing my book, learning new things, opening my mind with new possibilities and options. And yeah, it was such a big decision and change in my life. And a lot of people started judging me, um, because I started writing my book, and I was telling all the school that I was already writing my book, and giving like con- value content.
Yeah,
No, I
value
was, yeah,
content.
yeah, exactly that. and and yeah, just lots of people, lots of my best friends, they started judging me and sending me lots of messages, like saying like fuck you, or things like that, and saying
Yeah.
like you're not enough, who are you to do this? And I, of course, I have been going through lots of like bad, not bad moments, well, let's just say like sad moments, where I just felt like, where I was just feeling to give up and to stop doing what I like to do just because of the opinion of other people. But yeah, that's mostly like my journey and how I became the person that I am today. So I just kept going and kept doing what I like to do, and seeing like all the messages of all the people saying like, oh my gosh, I loved your video, thank you for doing it. I was just so motivated until I just became the person that I am today.
That's absolutely amazing. That's an amazing story. And for those of you who do not know Danny, I highly, highly urge you guys to go and follow him on Instagram. He does absolutely amazing videos and posts, and they're just so, so amazing and inspirational.
Thank you.
Thank you. Um, how do you prefer to influence others to change the way they live their lives for the better?
Oh, well, what I do is I film some videos. Um, I film some videos. I just got certified, um, to be like a real coach, and to
That's
have like
great.
all the techniques. So yeah, I just got certified. So I'm already starting to do some calls, and I also like to help people like that. And I also like to go to events and, just like helping the people however I can. And yeah, yeah, live streams also, online courses. And I just love to knowing that what I'm doing is helping other people, and and yeah, I'm so happy.
That's absolutely amazing. Really, how you're able to at your age be able to help others despite no matter how old they are. You're then able to provide valuable content that they can then use in their lives. Mm.
Yeah.
What would you say people should do to stay motivated during moments of crisis?
I will say, what I will say is that sometimes we can't change what is happening in the outside,
Yeah,
in the outside world. We, if we, for example, if we feel like lots of fear and we feel so sad and start crying, it's not gonna change nothing in the outside world, right? So this is a decision that we make every day. Or we feel sad and we have the worst day of our lives, or we can have the best day and feel super happy, super excited for the future, and enjoying life, um, laughing and having some good times, and doing something that you are passionate about. Um, so yeah, this is a decision. And for now, that with all of this crisis and all of this situation that is happening right now, I will say like start focusing on the positive, because if you focus on the negative, nothing is going to change in the outside world. So start focusing on the positive so you can have the best day, and you can also see this not only like as a problem, but you can see it as an opportunity, or to start online and like sharing your message, doing videos or online courses, or like coaching calls, or also something like you can also start um, thinking about what you want to do in your future, what's your vision, or what do you like to do right now, like try to know yourself more. um, and yeah, just seeing this as an opportunity and using the time that we have available right now, because it's like it's gold, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. So now is when we can change something. Now is when we can take action.
Definitely, and that is actually so true because everyone's inside. So now is the perfect time for you to take action on your goals and desires, and it's time for you to put pen to paper and actually bring things to life that you have always wanted to.
And also right now is also, you can say that, and also there's a lot of people that are also making so many excuses, right?
Yeah,
And that's the thing, like the excuses don't forgive you. So, or you want to focus on the excuses and don't do anything about it, right? And don't take action, or you can take action and start manifesting what you've always have been dreaming about to have.
yeah, that is so very true. Now, I'd like to ask you, what is your passion and end goals?
Well, my passion is just help people, you know. I just love to do videos, and I was telling you before, like I just love to create content and knowing that I'm helping um another human, another person, that giving them some advice or something that it could help them in their life, and to start being a better version of themselves, and start feeling happy and manifesting what they want. So that's my passion, just help people. Or also, I'm also starting to play the drums. I just love that. I love to play music and to play some instruments. Also the guitar. I just love it so much, and I'm feeling like in the future I could even like do something like share my message through the music, and help people through the music. So that's also my passion, and I'm just um starting in this, but I just love it so much. And my goals is to impact 1 billion people.
That is absolutely amazing. I wish you all the best with that.
Thank you, man.
Definitely. And if you had a megaphone and you could say one thing to the world that would have a lasting impact, what would it be and why?
So what I will say is like, live the present, live now, because what you're doing now is going to create your future. And also I will say that the future doesn't exist, because what we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next week or next year. We sometimes think that, oh, we're going to die in 90 years, or in 20 years, 30 years, but that's not true. We don't know what can happen to us. And so that's why we have to live the now and start doing something that we've always dreaming about to do, like start doing something that bring us passion and happiness to our lives, and that makes us feel good, and also start um, enjoying more the times that you are with your family and with the people that you love, because also we don't know when they're gonna go. And that's life, you know. So you just have to enjoy the now, and you are making a choice, and you are choosing to or live the best life, and not only in the outside world but also the best life from within, or just feel sad, feel bad with yourself, insecure. It's a choice. So I think I will say that.
Yeah, that is absolutely amazing, and I hope that you listeners are listening to what Danny has to say, because that's actually really important about choosing now and choosing you, and just staying true to yourself and fulfilling your purpose. That way, anything that needs to come as a result will come due to the law of attraction and so many other things like that.
Oh, and also I will say, like, it doesn't matter if you feel to do something and you feel like that that the the thing that you're feeling to do is something that the best version of yourself will do, then do it. No
Hmm.
matter how much fear you're feeling right now, or how many insecures, or like limiting beliefs, or how many people are judging you, doesn't matter. Just go and do it. And in the future, you're gonna see that how you made the best decisions, and how and in the future you're not gonna regret it, because that's something that you feel to do, then it's gonna be the right thing, and in the future you're not gonna regret it.
No, that's absolutely amazing words of advice, and thank you so much for sharing that with the listeners. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What advice would you give to those who are setting up their business at a time like this?
You know, I'm actually I would tell them, like, right now, but not only right now, but well, yeah, right now there's so many businesses, like hundreds, thousands, millions of businesses, smalls, and also small businesses, and also big businesses, right? um, so that's why you right now, you have to be clear with what the vision you have with this business, and also with something authentic that you have, like something different than the others, because if not, you're gonna just be one of the thousands of businesses that are all the same,
Yeah.
and they are not gonna succeed, because they're all the same, and you have to have something unique and different than the others. So doesn't matter how many followers, or how many clients, or how much professional are you, the people are gonna come to you, because they they know that you have something unique that all the businesses don't have. So I will say that.
That is great words for advice, and I hope that you guys are then able to then use that advice to take actionable steps. What is the biggest issue, or even maybe a problem that you are aiming to solve as an influencer in your industry?
Mm. So I help people to start feeling like they already are the best version of themselves. So I help them to feel more happy, more focused, more energy, stronger, with lots of more ideas and creativity, grateful with the things that they have right now, and the people that they have right now, well, the life that they have right now. um, and I just help them to start, yeah, like manifesting, like saying, like, we so many times we say, like, oh, in the future we're gonna be the best version of them of ourselves, but it's not anymore in the future, because as I said, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So right now, doesn't matter how many things you have, or what do you have in the outside world right now. You're choosing if you want to start living uh, um, as you already will be the best version of yourself, or just living as always,
Yeah.
like, and thinking that, oh, in the future I'm gonna be the best version of myself. No, it's right now. I'm already the best version of myself. So I'm already having the opportunities of the best version of myself. That's why I say in my book about the real success, that the real success is being the best version of ourselves. Because once we feel like we are already the best version of ourselves, and we are doing all the things that the best version of ourselves will be doing, we start manifesting all the opportunities that the best version of ourselves will be having and manifesting. We will start feeling more happy, and not only being successful in for like not only having success from within, but also in the outside world. So yeah.
That is absolutely amazing, and that's great. Word of advice, and I hope that you guys are then able to understand where you guys are at, and that way you're able to not only use the content that Danny provides, but also you're then able to use that to achieve your goals and your desires in life. Yeah.
Hmm.
What would you say was that the most important point in your life, and what did it teach you?
Wow. mm, let's see. I think the most important of my life was like, maybe it was last year when I got out of school, and I started sharing my message. Actually, the first value content that I gave, it was something like, well, I used to do so many vlogs and like, well, like stupid videos, like, like just wasting my time and trying to make the other people laugh, but it wasn't really me. It was just like trying to become famous, and so um when I started giving like a message and value content, the first time that I gave some, it was something like talking about the volcanics in Hawaii or something. I didn't even know what I was saying, but I was just trying to give some value content and help people, But that was the first time, and then I just kept going, and I started finding what I like to say, to tell the other people, and through my experience and the things that I learned. And I think it was, yeah, mostly the last year, because I just learned so much. And um, when I started giving some value content, and I just let go all of my best friends, well, and all of my friends that were trying to bring me down, and to make me feel sad and depressed and like insecure. But I just kept going. I kept going. And also with my book, you also motivated me a lot. When I met you, like in London in June, I think so, I
Yeah.
was really insecure. I was giving up with my book. I was just saying, like, no, I'm not enough. I don't have anything more to talk about. I just had like 20 pages, and I was just feeling so sad and really insecure and so scared, because I was receiving lots of messages of people criticizing me and saying like, who are you? um, you're only a third 14-year-old boy that is writing a book. Like, no one is gonna buy it to you. No one is gonna hear you. No one is gonna um, learn something from it. Um, but then I met you, and then I just feel so motivated and so happy, and I started again to to write my book. Well, and I also um, met your brothers and your sisters,
Yeah.
and it was so good, man.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. I really did enjoy it as well. Yeah, that's absolutely
It
amazing.
was so great.
And it's actually really amazing how you was then able to use all of them like sad and like bad times in a way to then motivate you to achieve more and share your message with the world, because like many people like our ages, they often like they're willing to do like anything just to be famous, but what you wanted to do was simply follow your purpose and follow your goals, and you wanted people to be touched by your valuable content. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing.
And I also, when I used to do videos like challenges and
Yeah.
stupid videos, um, I was also getting so many views, like hundreds of views, but I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling like it was the right thing to for me to do. So I stopped and I lost lots of subscribers because it was on YouTube. And yeah, I just so many people stopped watching my videos, and I for a moment I felt really sad. I just realized that if I have only like 10 views and 1 like, or 20 views, 5 likes, doesn't matter. What it matters is that I'm helping someone else. So that's what kept me um, motivated, and I get going. And yeah.
That's actually really inspiring, and thank you so much for sharing. And I hope that you listeners are taking notes on these golden nuggets that Danny has to share with us today. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you. What are the top three lessons that you have learned along your life journey, and what did they teach you?
Ooh la la. Well, I think the three lessons that I've learned is um, one is that we are all special. We all have a big purpose in this world, and there's always a possibility to manifest what we've always dreamed to have, or like what our vision is. When we were kids, um, we used to dream a lot. We used to dream big, like have a big vision, and lots of kids like me used to dream, well, that they wanted to be a superhero and they wanted to
Yeah.
help people, and so that was really big. But then when we grew up, we just starting having all of these limiting beliefs of the people that we were around with, the people that we were spending time with, that weren't even beliefs from us. They were from the other people, but we thought they were from us, you know. Um, so yeah, I will say, like, there's always a possibility you're capable to manifest whatever you want. No matter how big is your vision, you can do it. Just think big, take action, have goals, be specific with what you want, with the vision that you have. Because we so many times we just know the things that we don't want in life, but we don't know what we do want in life. Or we know, but it's something really general, like, oh, I want to be happy, or other people is like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to be successful, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be happy, I want to help people. But what does that mean? How are you living? How are you talking to other people? What are you doing in your everyday life? What are your habits? Everything. Be clear with what the vision you have. So that's one thing. I think the other lesson that I've learned is, let's see, um, that, oh, something, yeah, oh, this is really good. Like, ask myself something like, this is what the best version of myself will do, and start living as you already will be the best version of yourself. And as I was saying before, it's not in the future, it's right now. So start talking, start walking, start doing the things that the best version of yourself will do. So in any situation, ask yourself, this is what the best version of myself will do. Really? I really want to eat that cake. Is that how the best version of myself will um well, is that the what the best version of myself will eat? And the same with any other situations. Always asking yourself what the best version of yourself will do, so you can start living as you already be the best version of yourself. And also be cons how do you say be constantly doing the things that the best version of yourself will do, because it's not something like, oh, the best version of myself do these habits during the day or in the morning, but then you do them just one day or just one week, and then what's gonna happen? You're gonna start again being the old version of yourself. um so yeah, that's something really that has helped me a lot, always asking me um what the best version of myself will do. And the other lesson is like something that has really helped me, so I don't have to depend on on in someone, and like my love doesn't have to depend on someone. Is a really good technique that I actually forgot where I was. I think I learned it from my dad, but it's like you just talk to yourself, because the best friend that you are always gonna have is yourself. You're gonna be from the first day that you came to this world until the last day of your life. You're always gonna be with yourself in the best and in the worst moments. So yeah, this technique is talking with yourself, saying like, Danny, it's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything is fine. You are special. I love you so much. I'm here for you. I'm gonna support you in any way I can. I'm always gonna be here. You're doing okay. You're doing great. Keep going. Oh my gosh. You're doing so good. And talking it's like talking to your best friend and telling him or telling her that he's doing really good, that he has to keep going no matter what. And this is such a good technique that has helped me a lot. Um, so I don't have to depend in someone else. I'm always here during the day and during the night. So I just talk to myself every time I feel it, or sad, or even when I feel happy, or when I feel that did something wrong. I just tell to myself the same things. positive things about myself, and like I just motivate me and talk as I would be talking to my best friend. Um, so I think those are the three lessons.
That is absolutely amazing. There's so much information. That is absolutely amazing, and there's so much information and valuable content that you guys are then able to implement in your life. And one of the ones that I love the most is the second one, and that was asking yourself, what would the best version of yourself do in this situation? That is so important, because then
I
you are
know.
yeah, definitely. Because if, like, let's say that you're trying to achieve something, if you're acting as though you've already achieved it, it simply just brings it to you that just so much faster. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. And I really do recommend that you guys give it a try, and it just works wonders in all areas of your life. So if you had to be another person for one day, who would it be and why?
What? Oh my god. I will be myself. Boom. Cause I don't know. Yeah. I just will be the best version of myself. And not only one day, I will start acting as I will already be the
Mm,
best version of myself. Um, Acting like 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 a movie. You're just
yeah.
acting in your own movie. Um, so yeah, that's it.
That's actually amazing. That's actually really amazing, because, like, when I often ask other people this very question, loads of them, they like say other people, and you are actually one of the very few who have said that I'd actually be like to be me, because then you're able to act as though you've already achieved all the things that you have, and that way you're acting as a upgraded and even better version of yourself, and that way you're able to attract so many more positive things and have better impact on the world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely. What does success mean to you?
So I think success. Lots of people um lots of people think that success is something external. Like, or how many cars do you have, or um if you have a if you went to the university, or how much money do you have, or what you have achieved. But it really doesn't matter what you have in the external world, because in the outside world, because there's lots of people that have everything, but everything, all the cars, all the Ferraris, all the money, but they feel unhappy. And is that success? I don't think so, because I'm I I will prefer to be the happiest person in all the world than having everything in the outside world and feeling unhappy. So I feel like success is something that comes from within, and once you are successful from within, the outside world is gonna come, but it's gonna be even better, because you already are happy. You already are grateful with what you have right now. You already are successful right now. And then the external world is going to come. So I think success is like being the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I talk about in my book. Um, that right now is in Spanish, but then, as I told you, it's going to be in English in a couple of weeks. And yeah, it's about that.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. And I really do urge you guys to go and buy a copy of Danny's book. For those of you who don't speak English, just wait a couple of weeks, then you can get the English version, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I am going to be getting my own as well. And just cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Um,
Really appreciate it.
thank you. What advice would you give to your younger self?
I will tell to my younger self that life, like, don't focus so much in the future, because so many times we're always focusing, oh, what we're gonna have in the future, what our vision is, or what we're gonna achieve. But
Mm,
it's always future, future, future. And it's also good. I'm not saying it's bad, right? But it's just having that balance to be also present in the now, and stop um saying like, oh, I'm gonna tomorrow I'm gonna do this, um next week I'm gonna do this. I was always talking about what I'm gonna do in the future, but not right now. So I lost so many opportunities, and also like I wasted so much of my time. And also I would tell to myself that just live the present, live the now, because the now, what is happening right now, is not, we don't know if you're gonna live it again in the future. Well, you're not gonna live it in the future again, right? um and we don't know when you're gonna die, and you are gonna die, and that's the truth. That's how life it is. So take action now. Go and visit um your grandparents. Go and spend time with your family, with the people that you love, because you don't know when they are gonna die, when they are gonna go from this world. um Take action now and do what you feel to do what you're called to do, what do you think the best version will do, and do it no matter what the others are gonna think about you, or how many people are judging you, or how scared you are, or how many insecurities you are feeling. Just do it. Do
yeah.
it, because in life, if not, you're gonna regret it, and you can't go to the past. Now the past, you can't change anything. There's not like a time machine. So leave now, because you can't change the past, and the future hasn't it doesn't exist. So now is the time to take action, to change whatever you want to change, and to find a solution, and not only like the problem, and to start changing your life.
Ah, definitely, and I totally agree with that. And lastly, could you share some advice with people who may have started a new business and they're starting to give up?
I will say, like, it depends, right? Because um, a lot of people are giving up because they're feeling or scared because of something, or insecurities, or like limiting beliefs. But if you feel that this business is gonna succeed, if you feel that you're gonna succeed, just keep going, and don't compare to yourself with others, because we usually just see, like, when the others are winning, but we don't see the process. We don't see all the things that they had to go through, right?
Yeah.
We have to start from doing the minimum, from doing taking the little steps, and just keep going. Doesn't matter how many fears you feel, or how many insecurities you're feeling, or how many excuses you're making. Just try to reconnect, try to connect with the vision, with the purpose, with what you would like to do, um, and start again. If you failed, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You learn from that and keep going. If you failed again, learn from it and keep going. Just keep going.
Yes, that's very, very true. And that's key and concise words of advice. And I hope that you guys are then able to use all of these.
Oh,
Oh, no, go on.
oh, and also, I would like to tell everyone that I don't have much experience. Like, I just said something from my experience, but I don't have much experience. So each person is different. Each person has a different perspective, and each person has like a different experience. So this is what I think, and from what I've learned and from what I've experienced, these are the advices that I will say. But
Yeah,
yeah, now
thank
just
you so
keep going.
much. Yeah. And I hope that you listeners are then able to use all of the valuable information that Danny has shared with you today, and just make sure that you guys take notes. And if you've missed anything, feel free to rewind it so you do not miss any of the golden nuggets that Danny has shared with you today. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
man. Thank you so much.
And lastly, could you share with the listeners where they can find you if they'd like to find out about any upcoming things you may have, like your book and so much more?
You can find me in Facebook, Daniel Barahona. um yeah, if you want, I can spell it, because it's always Daniel Barahona on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is Daniel, and then Barahona is Barahona. And yeah, you can find me there. I'm in those platforms, and you can just send me a message and we can talk, and I will help you in anything you need.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the Influencer Show today. It's been
No, thank you so much.
thank you, and also
That's
I'd like to
that's great.
thank
I
you.
love this project, and thank you for doing this. Not only, well, for doing this for the world, and to share your message and your purpose. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and I'd also like to thank you, listeners, for tuning in today. And also, as always, if you guys would like to have the chance to be featured on the Influencer Show, be sure to email the email that's going to be popping up on the screen, and we can send you across the application process. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and that's it from me. Bye.